Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you so much for inviting me here today.
Oh, it's so good to have you back. And as the energy of the full moon is like slowing down and calming down, we have your beautiful energy to take its place. Tell
Yeah,
everybody a little bit about who you are and where you are and what you do.
yeah, it was a pretty erratic full moon, wasn't it? Yeah, adventure. Hi, everybody. My name is Elizabeth. I am the co-owner and one of the teachers at All Y'all Yoga in Seminole Heights, Tampa. We have a variety of offerings: power yoga, yin and restorative yoga, slow flows, and then we also do special events. And we're right in the heart of Seminole Heights neighborhood. So come on by and see us sometime.
I love it. And I am definitely going to be checking out your sound bath, which is currently sold out for next Sunday, but you are going to be bringing on more. So check her website to see when she's going to do her next sound bath. You Tampa people should definitely get in on that. But it's so good to have you here. And we're so excited to welcome this sunrise in this morning. Would you like to do that for us?
Yes, I would. So
Excellent.
for this morning's meditation, you can be anywhere. So if you are already up and having your morning coffee and in your chair, super. If you're still in bed, also super. I invite you to either look downwards or close your eyes and begin to just notice your breath, breathing in and out. And I invite you here to notice your spine, not worrying about whether you are getting anything anatomically correct, but just see your skull, which is technically the top of your spine, and then the base of the skull, very top of your neck bones, and then just go down in your imagination, seeing each one of those vertebrae descending down between the shoulder blades, and then between the low ribs, and then between the muscles in the back, just above the hip bones, and then the sacrum. The sacrum is that big center bone connected to your hip bones, and then your tailbone. And just see your entire spinal column in your mind's eye. And then traveling back upwards, notice the tailbone points slightly out, and then the sacrum, and then on upwards, each vertebrae stacked on top of the other one, but not necessarily a straight line. There's curvature there, but lengthen that line wherever you are, seated, standing, laying down. Imagine your spine lengthening, and then lengthen your spine in your body. And now I invite you to curl in. If you're in a chair, just fold over your knees. Maybe even bring your knees up into your chair. If you're in bed, go ahead and curl into a little ball. Make yourself tiny here, curling your chin in, pulling your knees in close. And as you get your knees close to your belly, breathe large, sending your belly up against your thighs. This replicates the original curve in our spine when we're still floating around in mama's womb. And now I invite you to pull your chin away from your chest, lifting it up and away, and then pull the chin back in, lengthening the neck, and then unwinding the rest of your spine, lengthening it all the way back out. And notice those beautiful curves. Those curves in our spine, the first one is a little C curve when we're floating around in the womb. And then as we exit the womb, we begin to create that curvature in our neck. And then as we mature and grow older, we then start to develop that curvature in the low back. But ultimately, that line from the top of our head to the tailbone can stretch and move. We tend to think of our bones as very solid, and they are. Otherwise, we'd be just plopping around like blobs. But our bones are also porous. They're also fluid. So feel that fluidity in your spine. And now I invite you to blink your eyes a lot. Blink, 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 blink. Blink until you start bringing the tear ducts to life here and creating moisture in your eye sockets. And this moisture will help, the tears that you press out will help send out all of the gunk that your body processed overnight, pressing it out into your eyelashes, or you can then wipe it away if you like. Keep blinking. And then very slowly stretching your body back out, upright, blink, blink, blink. And as you come to a long spine, seated, standing, laying down, I invite you to open your eyes nice and wide. And now we're going to do some brief eye exercises. Just waking up the eyes in the morning. So we're going to start by looking all the way up to the right-hand corner. Just casting it, keep your chin and your face where it is, and just move your eyes up to the right-hand corner. And now come at a diagonal and look down and to the left. Keeping your face where it is, just moving the eyeballs down to the bottom left. And now come back into the center, looking at the screen. And now cast your eyes up to the top left, all the way up. Keeping your face where it is, using the eye muscles. And now come down at a diagonal, looking down at the bottom right. And now close the eyes, letting the eyeballs center back into the center of your vision, and then take a couple more blinks. And allow your eyes to open. I invite you to cultivate Sufi Mother's breath here. Let's just do 2 rounds. This is an easy breath to remember. Slow, full inhale. Get big in the ribs. Pause, and then exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, fill up. Pause, exhale naturally. Sufi Mother's breath is a great breath to help cultivate patience, but also enliven awareness. So just like a mother must always be aware of what's going on, but also cultivating a great deal of patience. Mothers need a lot of patience, and we all have to do a lot of mothering right now in a lot of different ways. So I invite you to cultivate that breath anytime you need a little bit of a refresher, but also a moment to just pause and take it all in. Thank you so much for joining for Sunrise Meditation. I hope you'll have an absolutely gorgeous Thursday. Thank you for choosing to spend the first part of it here.
Thank you. I adore you. You are amazing. I love that every time we do a sunrise together, I learn something amazing. Like there's so many different elements of that. I've never done eye exercises before. Are you kidding me? That was ridiculous. I loved it. And it really helped me feel awake. And I was noticing when I first tried to wake myself up in the morning for sunrises, I was noticing my eyes are always dry in the morning. And that was part of why I couldn't wake up. And if I would put like little Visine, or if I would get my eyes moving around and kind of like get them wet again, I was fine. I didn't feel tired anymore. And the eye exercises really did that for me. It really helped get my eyes awake. And then the spine thing was fascinating, just to have it back into the original and learning about how it develops and how it starts with the curves and stuff like that. I wish I had just like an encyclopedic knowledge like you do.
I read all the time, and I watch a lot of videos. So the eye stuff I learned from Dr. Indu Arora, and she is an amazing yogi and teacher and Ayurvedic practitioner. And this is an ancient indigenous Indian technique that goes along with yoga's sister science, Ayurveda, that is all about making the body cleansed, right? Getting rid of the physical impurities, right? Like all that gunk that we get in our eyes. Yeah. And one of the morning rituals that she recommends is doing those eye exercises even before you get out of bed. So yeah, take that with you. Keep that in your back pocket.
It's in there. I'm going to start bringing it out every morning.
And it's really simple, right? It's not, you don't need anything for it. You've got everything you need there.
Yeah, amazing. And you brought the sun out. Boop, boop.
Yay, it's beautiful. Here. The moon is still out. It hasn't quite set yet. So you get to see right now, this time of the month, we get to see both at the same time.
Both. I love
Well,
it. I love it.
thank you so much. I look forward to seeing y'all next time. And
Absolutely.
keep meditating, y'all. It's going to
Thank
save the world.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye, guys. Mwah.